Okay, so in this video, I will show you the process on creating and developing a animated idea for a brand. Sometimes when you are contacted by any business or brand, they sometimes don't have a clear idea of what they want to do. They just know they want something and they want something creative. So if that's the case, what I do is I present a storyboard idea instead of just quoting a random thing that we don't know what they want. You don't know what they want, so it's better to start simple because obviously a storyboard is most cost effective than a actual animation. And also it's way faster for brands to tell you yes for the creative idea and the storyboard first if they don't know you, then give you a three, five, $6,000 budget for a animation project that they don't know how actually is going to look. So the client that I have for today is a client that has a protein brand and he wants to market to females in Japan. So what we are going to do is actually incorporate some Japanese anime style. People love that, so we are going to do that. And it's a 15-second reel that we are going to do. So this won't take more than 2 hours to create. And this 2 hour idea and storyboard, when you present that to the client says, yes, I like it, let's move forward. And then you quote the animation that will be way more than 2 hours and way more expensive than just the idea, right? Okay, so let's start. First, I start with the paper and pen or just a pencil, really, really rough, to just think out loud my ideas on paper, and then I start storyboarding the idea for a better presentation. Okay, so the first thing I did was to put here the benefits of the product so I understand and know what to do. Then the second thing that I did was to just pull out some references of different videos to understand and see what I can do. Then from there, I created a series of sketches that are really rough that I can only understand, but let's walk you through that. So for you to visualize better, this is the product, okay? And okay, this is the product here. It comes up more bigger here than a girl is running, so we see that it's more healthier physical shape and form. And then he runs with a lot of these bags in the front of the bike. And here we it's another scene of two girls, and this girl that is going with the bike goes and runs throughout these girls, and the girls are like, what? And she throws a bag of the protein and they drink it here, and then her skin it's more healthier, more clean. Then here we see a guy in almost sleeping in a courtroom, and then the product goes from here to here, and he wakes up and he's like no energy crashes, because here it's like waking up the man with the product. And then the girl keeps running until she finally gets it to like a really high point, and then from there we open up again the products here, get it now, and some other copy there. So in my mind, this makes totally sense, but some people obviously, and you won't present this to a client, so you need to clean your ideas up. This took me like 5 minutes to just think and just put it all together so I understand what I will do, because when sometimes you just immerse yourself in a program, you can just lose up and just don't know where to go, and you start to looking for other ideas and more ideas and more ideas. And the thing is that this type of projects doesn't have that much time. They need it ASAP. So to create a story that makes sense for them, you need to be quick. Okay, so yeah, now let's start producing this on a better storyboard to present to the client. If you can add some sound effects and some other things that can help your storyboard read more clearly, that will help a lot. So let's start doing that. It's really rough and simple because that's the only thing we need for this project. And since we don't have the character designs, we just draw a random character. And then after we have this, we go to an Excel sheet. I take screenshots of all the scenes and I put them into separate scenes so animators, environmental designers, character designers can go throughout that and do their own part without getting confused on anything. That's basically the system I have used all over these years on creating my studio, Excel sheet, and putting down all the things that all the artists that will help us need, and this had helped me a lot. And yeah, after that we create the character designs. They get approved by the client, and also the environment. You need to separate the scenes so I can understand how many environments this will need. Essentially, this is done throughout first a layout pass, and when the layout pass is approved, we paint them down with the color brandings or whatever type of colors that we have decided. For this, we just needed like 5 to 6 environments. It's like a 15-second video, so it's not like super long. Then normally the environment artists also do the props, the things that, the characters will be using and stuff like that. And after we have characters and environments, we go through the rough pass animation. And this is super cool because you can actually now see the actual animation going on. And after the rough and tie down pass is approved, we go throughout the cleanup pass, that it's like the lines all clean up without like roughness. And then we go through the color. In this case, we didn't use another pass that is called the shadow pass because of the budget of the client, of the timing of the project. So everything will depend a lot on the client's budget and project, and how we can do an animation that can help the client in their needs, right? At the end, we did 3 different versions of the video, plus a lot of different interactions with copy and formats. This is because when you market an animation and ad, you need to have a lot of different variations to know which one will go and get the sales going, that it's actually the things that the client want the results of the animation. Obviously they want a really cool and great animation, but they also need the results throughout that animation that are obviously to be making sales for the brand, right? So if you like this video and you like the process of this, give it a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you have another idea on how to grade this. And see you soon. Bye bye.